Hi, and welcome to Software Design and Development, Implementation, Lesson 9, Software Debugging Tools. As always, if you have the dot points covered, pause if you'd like to read them, and take notes. There are a number of tools available for software debugging. We have things such as breakpoints, resetting variable contents, program traces, and single-line stepping. A breakpoint is when you place a marker next to a line of code, and when the program is executed, it will stop at that marker. Okay, by itself, it doesn't really do a whole lot, but when you combine with other checking techniques, it is really useful. It allows you to skip over sections of code that you know are good and check the ones that are suspect. While a program is stopped, you're able to check the contents of variables at the time of the break, so you can see how they change throughout the program. And you're also able, in some IDEs, to change or reset the values, which would help with error checking a lot. You can reset variable contents. You can do this through extra statements in the code or through breakpoints. Resetting them to values that you know is really useful when comparing the execution, the result, to what you expect it to be. And so you can reset them to something you know, check it, and if it's not right, obviously you found the issue. If it's not, then you can run it through with the normal values and see if it's different. There might be an execution that you're not expecting. A program trace is a way to follow which lines of code are executed and in which order. So it records each line as it goes, and you can see whether it's calling the right lines and so on, and check if this is different to what you expect. Lastly, we have single line stepping, which is probably the best method of checking. Basically, what it will do is it will step through line by line. It'll execute one line and then stop and wait for you to initiate the next check. While it's stopped, it functions like a breakpoint, so you can check the variables to see what's changed. You might be able to alter the variables, potentially even write lines of code. It's quite powerful. It's also, however, the most slow and tedious. If you've got a massive program, 400, 500, even 1,000 lines or more, you don't really want to be stepping line by line through all these lines. So you combine it with breakpoints. You skip over, say, the first 100, 200 lines because you've checked these, you know they're good. Hit a breakpoint at line 200 and then check those lines there because you think there might be an issue with those lines.